What's going on, guys? Back in the Zuma Guide Garage with another video for you guys, and this one right here is going to save you some money. So check it out. This video right here is how to change your scooter tire by yourself, because if you don't and you live anywhere like I do, it's about $75 to change your tire. So I learned very quickly how to change my own tire, and that is the price without bringing your bike there. So the tire has to be off, and it's about 75 bucks to change your tire over here. So yeah, so I'm going to show you guys how to change your own tire, and actually step by step how to do it. So check this video out, pay attention, and do yourself and save you some money. Guys, so I have two tires right here, and I have two new tires right here. So the first step is to deflate your tire. So mine was pretty easy because my valve stem snapped right off. But normally what you would do is just deflate that little pin it inside of there, or even take it out if you have a the valve tool to take it out. It makes things a little bit faster. But you could simply just press that in until all the air comes out of there and you're left with a flat tire. So now that we have a flat tire, the next step is to pop the bead. All right, so sometimes this is easy, sometimes it's not, and I'll show you how to do it both ways. So sometimes you can stand on it and very simply, stand on the edge of the tire, and that one doesn't want to come off like that. So if it doesn't come off like that, option 2 is to take your tire bars. You need tire bars. These are tire bars. You're gonna order these off of Amazon. They cost about $10 and they ship them to your house. So next step is to pop your bead in with your tire bar, just like that. So you're gonna take one, hold it down. The other one, you're just gonna pry it and pop it right off. And then after you get it on one side, you're gonna flip it off and repeat. Again, stick one bar in, hold it down with your knee. The other one, you're gonna go right on the side of it and pry down. Oops, sorry. Flip it this way. So one spoon's gonna be opposite from each other. And then you're gonna pry up. And just like that, it comes right off. There you go. There you go. So now your bead is popped on both sides. See? The rim is literally just like in there now. All right. So now I like to start on this side because the rotor won't be in your way. You're gonna take it. And now instead of using 2, you're gonna use 3 of these. These come in a set of 3. So you're gonna use 3 tire wrenches. And first one you're gonna do is you're gonna pop it up. Second one, you're gonna put it in, pop it up. Third one, you're gonna do the same thing, a little bit closer, right there. And then you're gonna pop it up. Okay. So smaller tires are pretty easier to come off like this, because you don't have to go so far around it because the diameter is smaller. But you can just, at this point, you can just pop it off. There you go. And now you go on the back side of it, and you're gonna want to do the same thing. But this one, now the wheel's sticking out the back of the bike. So, okay, so you get it like that. So you're gonna stick it in so you can get in there, and then you're gonna flip it. That's all you're gonna do. Stick this in there, get in there, flip it, and then pry it off. So, see, I'm only using 2 wrenches in this one. Again, take it in there, flip it, pry it off. Get it in there, flip it, pry it off. And at this point, you can just pull the tire right out. All right, so that was in real time. It literally takes about, 2 minutes to do it once you get good at it. But that's it. So the tire's off. All right, guys. So now that the tire is off of the wheel, I'm going to show you how to change your valve stem. This is your valve stem. This is where the air goes into it. Yeah, it's very simple. So first, you see that mine is snapped off. So we're going to go on the back side of it. This is the back side of it. Just using a pair of vice grips. Take it, pinch it, and pull it right out. That's it. So now with the new one, this is how you install it. This is something that everyone should have in their house. Some dish soap, doesn't matter what brand. And you just take a little dab, you put it around the edge of the valve stem. All right, nothing crazy. Now, this one's on a 90 degrees, so make sure you orientate it into the side that's easiest for you to get the air in. So that mine is like this. So now, bend this down a little bit more. So now that the valve stem is sticking out of it, we're gonna take the pliers. We're going to grab it as close as we can to the neck of it. We're not gonna try to like clamp this thing down super hard, but all we're doing now is we're gonna pry it against the wheel a little bit. Try not to mar up your wheel. Put some tape down if you need to, if you got some fancy wheels, but this right here is getting painted anyway, so. And then what we're gonna do is just pull it a little bit, and then you heard the pop. And that's it. It's seated, just like that. Whoa. And now my valve stem's in. Oops, not seated all the way. There we go. All right, now your valve stem's in. All right, so now that the valve stem is in, we are going to place it down on the ground, brake rotor side down, okay? And this is the front wheel, so I don't know what size tire your tire runs for the front, so we're gonna use 120s for the front, 120 90-10s. This is a 120 90-10. And usually tires are directional, so just make sure if your tire is directional and it has an arrow that is pointing in the right direction, you know what I mean? So the grooves are facing this way, so they're going front ways, not, running backwards. So what we're gonna do is go this way, so just make sure you orient it the right way. So now that I know this is this way, this was that way, all right. So this goes like this, all right? Once you got your orientation down correctly, you're gonna take the tire back off. Make sure you remember your orientation, don't forget it. Now you're going to take, again, the dish soap. You're gonna run it along the edge of your tire. Nothing crazy, you don't need super lot of it. Just rub it inside that inner lip, but this is gonna make it go on a lot easier. You won't be fighting it and you won't risk ripping or tearing the tire. And yes, that has happened before. All right, so now that you have the orientation, try to put this in a way that you guys can see it. So we're gonna take the tire. We know that the direction is facing the right way. We're gonna kind of go on a 45-degree angle. We're gonna push it on as much as we can. And then what I like to do from the same side, so there's 2 lips on the tire. We're only trying to put the lower lip on first. 1 lip at a time. You're gonna hold it here, and then you're going to start putting the tire on. And then I'm just gonna put a knee on it. And this is why they charge you what they charge you. All right, so you see that one side is starting to go on, and then right there. And then you're gonna get to a point where you can't do it from this side anymore, and we're gonna flip over the tire. So, all right, so right there. I can't go anymore on this side, so now I'm going to flip over the wheel. And we are very close to having this tire on. You're gonna take it from the back side. And there you go, that's one. And then we're gonna put one more in there and that should do it. There you go. So now 1/2 of your wheel is on. See that? 1/2 of your wheel is on. Did that in real time. That took about 2 minutes. So what we're gonna do now again, soap. Oh, sorry, rub it in. Make sure it's on this flat surface. All right, it's on the lip. And again, we're going to take it, 45. We're gonna push it on as much as we can by hand. Use your knee if you have to. And then that's it. So now it's about 1/3 on already. Put the wrench in there. Again, we're doing small bites. You don't want to take too much of a bite with the wrench. Just a nice small bite. You know, like that. So if you don't hold it with your knee, it's gonna keep popping off on the opposite side. So you gotta hold one side down with your knee and the other side with your hand. And just keep going. Nice and slow, nice and even. Little bites and it will go on. And of course it's gonna get harder as it goes, but it's really not bad, especially these small tires. Again, spoon upside down, flip it in there to get it in there. Oops. And then, there you go. Tire's on. Now comes the fun part. All right guys, for the next step, proceed with caution because this could be a little dangerous. Shouldn't be, but it could be. So the next step, we're gonna need a lighter and we're gonna need something flammable. Usually I'll use like carb cleaner or starter fluid, something like that. But in this case right here, I'm just using some parts cleaner for my spray gun. So I'm gonna flip the camera down and show you guys what to do. So now, again, the tire is sitting on the wheel. So we're gonna push the tire down as far as we can, and then only the top should be kind of moving. The bottom should be semi stuck to the bottom of the lip. So we just need this top piece to move, all right? So now we're just going to pry it out the side, and we're gonna spray a little bit, not a ton of it. You'll see how much I spray. That's it. And then after that, we're gonna take our lighter, you're gonna light it, it's on fire, and just kick it, and that's it. And then now it's popped, the bead is popped. Then you take the compressor, oh, mine didn't seat all the way. So what I'm gonna do is take a little bit more of this stuff, and then spray it right there. You can hear it pop. I'm moving real slow because I'm trying to get it on camera, but you usually got to work a little faster. But that's it. You heard it pop. Now the bead is popped, the tire is full, and that is how you change your tire. And just like that, your tire is officially changed. So after doing it, after a while, it shouldn't take you that long to figure out the concept because all the tires are the same. But we did this video in mostly real time, so a couple minutes really on each step, and you should be done in no time. Hey, if you guys got some value out of this video, definitely consider subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. But thanks for watching, guys. Peace.